Hi friends, welcome to this week's DFU. Today we are continuing with our Final Fantasy VII semester, and this is our 15th class. If you have not watched the previous 14 episodes of this semester, please leave. Start at the beginning. There's even a playlist. You can go and watch that playlist and then come back to this. And actually, the playlist should drop you right here. And we want you to do that because we're in the midst of some very serious story. And if you don't have all the context and you're learning like I am, you're going to be really confused. And we're going to have zero pity or compassion for you. And when you post in the comments like, I don't know what's going on, we're just going to judge and mock you. And that doesn't feel good for anybody. So go get your prerequisites and then come back.
Yeah.
For those of you who know and those who don't, I am your host and your fellow student, Kelsey, and teaching us today is a man who legitimately brings Final Fantasy VII up on all of his first dates, Chris.
Yeah.
How are you today?
It's true. It's true. It's automatically like, have you ever seen Tifa? No. Okay, well, in order for us to be together, you need to really start making your way towards looking like Tifa. That's all I'm saying. The long hair.
Really, you're just introducing these girls to your primary relationship so they understand, like, this is who they take backseat to.
Yeah, this is Bae, and you need to be Bae, or there's the door. Like, I don't know what to say.
This is why you believe Tifa touches you back, isn't it?
It is 100%. But like I said, you just don't know. You just don't know what happens, all right?
Yeah.
Some things just don't need to be on the internet. They just don't. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yep. Don't know what to tell you. But speaking of Bae, holy fuck. Moving in to the next scene. Where did we leave off, Kelsey? First, where did we leave off?
So we left off with not the monsters. What are they? The weapons coming out of the ground, and now we know they're going to go destroy human beings. And Cloud and Sephiroth fell into the live stream, and now the party's like, well, shit.
Yeah.
That's where we left off.
Fair enough. So, well, as much as we didn't notice it during that nice little cutscene, because let's be real, everybody knows where they were staring. Tifa hit her head pretty hard. She got knocked out.
Oh, I did not actually notice that.
See, told you.
Because, yes, I was staring at the wobbly bits.
I bet you were. Everybody was. It's okay. We've all been there. It's all good. It's okay. Sooner or later, Tifa becomes Bae for all. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right.
This is weird.
So, she hit her head pretty hard. She wakes up, and she is in a containment room with none other than Barrett. As we move on to the next episode called The Execution. So, it is not a joke. Why? Because as she kind of asks where Cloud's at, and Barrett's like, I don't know. I think him and Sephiroth both fell into the live stream, and then they try to piece together what actually happened. Before a little bit gets into that, we get a knock on the door. But now that I'm remembering how I was going to start this episode, we're going to take a brief pause there. Got to do some retconning. So I was right, and I'm happy about the fact that I was right. We cannot put Professor Gast in the same spot as Hojo. I did my homework, went back and figured out the scene exactly. Yes, so Professor Gast fell in love with Aerith's mother, and she fell in love with him because of how much time they spent trying to document the fact that the ancients were real and that they existed. He was doing videos of her explaining the backstory of the Cetra and explaining how Jenova showed up and infected all of the ancients with a virus, which they did not name, which actually doesn't actually get a name until the movie. But it's called Geostigma, for any of those who wanted to know. It's not a spoiler alert whatsoever. It's just called Geostigma. Anyways, infected those with a virus and killed off the ancients, which is kind of something that's interesting. It turned the ancients into monsters. I won't explain what the virus does in the movie, but it basically made them turn on each other and start killing each other, is what the virus did. And that's how Jenova was able to slowly kill out the ancients and try to take over their planet as hers so she could use it to sell the cosmos and find the promised land. Because her other one was obviously pretty much nothing but a meteor at that point, whatever planet she killed before. So she used that to crash into Earth, take another one, and continue the process. So she tells this whole story. Like I said, they kind of end up falling in love. You find these tapes documented on the computer, and then you see ones that say classified. You go to them, and in the classified, there's 2 videos. One called 10 months or 10 days after Aerith's birth, and the second one is called 20 days after Aerith's birth. The 10 day after Aerith's birth, basically it's Professor Gas getting ready to do another video, and Aerith's mom kind of getting on to him saying, hey, do you want to spend your entire life, videotaping your daughter's life, or do you actually want to enjoy it? And he's like, well, my research, we got to get this stuff done, da 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 da. And then the second one is them getting ready to celebrate something with Aerith. You don't actually see Aerith, but a knock on the door happens, and guess who it is? Big bad wolf Shinra.
Oh no.
Opening the door, and basically it's Hojo leading a couple of infantry soldiers in there. They shoot Gas, kill him, because they want to take Aerith. Aerith's mother gives herself up in order to have Aerith be freed, and if she's like, whatever you need to do, you can just do it with me. Obviously, Gas tries to talk Hojo out of it. Hojo laughs. He's all like, you know why I'm here. I just want the specimen. Talking about Aerith. He's like, I had to do a lot of hard work to find you, and now that I finally have, I'm not going to let you go. So he kills Gas, shoots Aerith's mother, which is why she ends up dying whenever she gets to Midgar off the train station, where Aerith's other mother finds her and Aerith alone and then takes Aerith. So he basically sacrificed himself in order for Aerith's mother to get a chance to escape with Aerith, but unfortunately she does not make it that far. She dies off, and we've seen the rest of that.
Okay, so he legitimately loved Aerith's mother.
Correct.
They loved each other, and they chose... Okay, this is far less rapey than what was described before, and I really was not a fan of what was described before, so this is better. This is good.
Like I said, unfortunately, because of Xbox, I didn't get to do my homework, but now I've been able to do my homework, and I'm a little bit caught more up. So... That is Gas, Professor Gas, and Aerith's relationship. Okay. He was the main scientist before Hojo, and then obviously left due to his love with Aerith's mother and not wanting her to be a subject to the lab. Was trying to document it and also not invade her privacy, and then so on and so forth. And you got the rest of that story. So back to the other knock on the door. Once again, Shinra. Crazy. Who would have known? Woo. We are actually in Junon, which I've shown pictures of before, and I'll throw those up for the peeps watching the vids. But we've been to Junon. It's got the gigantic fucking cannon on the front of it. I'm not gonna put a picture up for you because you're about to see a video here in a minute, and you'll see Junon anyway. But Junon, gigantic cannon on the front of it, basically aimed to protect the planet from what I have no fucking clue. I can't remember why they built it there in the first place. They just wanted to build a big weapon and they put it there. I'm pretty sure that's the story to that. It literally just faces over the ocean.
It feels a little haphazard for the rest of the story we've gotten so far.
Faces literally right over the ocean. In fact, off camera, I showed Kelsey a video of Sephiroth being a goody guy back whenever, before he lost his fucking mind. Of him playing sword fighting with his buddies, who I'm not going to go into naming because we haven't gotten there yet. That's the Crisis Core episodes. We'll get to that at some point. But she saw that, and that's what they were on, was that gigantic cannon that they were fighting on top of. That was Junon's cannon. Yep.
Oh.
But at the end, you remember it was just a training seminar. So it was like, it was a visual training thing. But yeah, that was Junon's cannon. That's where they were at, was in Junon. That's the fun part about playing like those games to me, like Crisis Core. It's like you go to all these places and you're like, I remember this place. I remember this place. It's like, yeah. But there were a couple new places that you didn't go to, which were pretty cool. But
God, your nostalgia is so thick and embedded. Man, anybody touches on that at all, and you're just completely all in.
Let me tell you something, okay?
Dude.
Square Enix, you have enough money. There's no way you don't. Make a Final Fantasy VII land. That's what I need. That would be fantastic, like a theme park. God, I need a Disney World.
We would lose you. Dead Funny would go down because you would live there.
That'd work there. That'd be done. That is true. I actually would. As much as I would hate to work at a fucking theme park, there's no way I could. I would literally be the guy that just walks around dressed as Cloud. Like the mascot suit, the outfit. I would just walk around. I'd be good to go.
I actually mean this well, and I think you're going to take it how I mean it. You have way more muscles than Cloud does.
But doesn't matter.
I will start going vegan. I will
do what I gotta do.
I will let my arms go so I can be Cloud.
I will go to the doctor and be like,
right.
look, dude, I need to get some muscle sucked out of these arms, please. Gotta get a little scrawnier, please. The sad part is that I probably wouldn't even be able to lift the Buster Blade at that point, even though it's probably a prop, obviously. I wouldn't even be able to lift it. I'm like, oh no, Cloud, please, help me.
Yeah.
Hit me, Cloud, hit me. Anyways, so, knock on the door. Shinra's there. They're grabbing Barrett, they're grabbing Tifa, and it is time to execute them on live TV. They finally caught the Avalanche bastards, and they're going to execute them on live TV. This is all Scarlett's doing, by the way. We all remember Scarlett and love Scarlett. She's a peach. She's our favorite. She's our Shinra buddy. Yeah, this is pretty much all her doing. She wants to execute them on live TV so people can see what happens whenever you attack Shinra, da-da-da-da-da, and how Shinra stands together with the people. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, there's plenty of people to watch
Shinra's... Like, the people in charge of Shinra are colossally stupid. Like, we're gonna kill millions and millions of people in order to kill 5 people. We're going to they are so dumb.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna execute these people on live TV, which is not going to like build any sympathy, and it's not really gonna. No, these guys are idiots. Like, their executive management all need to be fired and probably put in some kind of psychiatric care.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, the president had a good plan. If he dropped the plate, killed all the people, and blamed it on the bombings from Avalanche, it then automatically turns this whole Shinra being this evil corporation of stealing the life from the earth to Avalanche is literally killing fucking people. Then they can play the sympathy card. Then it's all like Shinra could come in with their big wallet and save the town and rebuild it and then be the hero, which I think was his plan to begin with. But he was going to raise taxes to do it.
Hundreds of millions of people is a bit much. Like, you could make that impact by killing 30 people.
I just don't think I would call him dumb. He had a good idea. I mean, he's still dumb.
No, he does not have any concept of scale, and that does matter.
Fair enough. But he did.
I guess that's a good point.
He got Sephiroth's sword through the stomach.
The next idiot in line.
He did. That's true. Now we got Rufus and Scarlet and the dude's name that I can never fucking pronounce, Head Digger or whatever the fuck his name is, Head Digger, something like that. I don't know. But anyway,
even if I knew what it was, I wouldn't correct you.
It's something, that's for sure.
You just made a horrible noise.
It was great. So we move on. The execution is going to be death by gas. They're going to be locked up to a chair and then slowly not be able to breathe anymore and just die.
God.
Yep. Full on execution. And you got a 50-50 shot here. Who's the first in the chair?
Barrett.
Nope. Bay.
Tifa?
Bay is first in the chair. That's right.
No.
Tifa gets put in the chair, locked in there, locked in the room. Scarlet closes up the room.
Oh, Scarlet would.
Then as soon as she goes to get ready to start pulling the switch, red alarms go off. Uh-oh. Something is happening.
This is why they have the cannon.
Well, yeah. Pretty good fucking prediction, that's for sure. This is literally years later. Had no idea what was going to be happening here. There she goes.
This is really cool looking.
Right? So, what is it? So much suspense. Weapon approaching. Oh shit.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh shit. It's Sapphire Weapon. That was the one that I couldn't remember what fucking weapon it was.
Ah. This feels very Japanese. Also, some of those people can't aim worth shit.
Right?
Oh my god! Oh! Nathan, I don't trust you. This game is unexpectedly pretty.
He's talking to his gun.
Ah, okay.
Well, this person can't get the key that well.
God, I love Tifa.
She's a beast.
She's being poisoned and she's taking care of it her freaking self. Good job. not bode well.
So one of the things you got to remember there is that the cannon itself also operates on the live stream, so that thing's pretty fucking strong.
Ooh.
That's Shinra's big weapon to destroy Meteor. That's their plan with that weapon.
I was gonna say, I figured it had something to do with the end of the world. Like, there's no way.
Yeah. I like how Weapons shot that hole in the roof for plot, you know, so that way Tifa could get out of that room, because that's where that hole is.
That was perfectly good job, Weapon.
Right.
Glad we could rely on you.
Fucking MVP. Fucking MVP.
Yeah, definitely most valuable player of the of our team here is random weapon that shows up and allows Tifa to get out.
So I wasn't going to do this as a video, but we're gonna do this as a video because I feel like you deserve it. I feel like you really do. Like, this is a treat. Ooh. This is not me. This is not me being a dick. I know what you normally think, but
I was about to get suspicious.
I feel like you deserve it.
Ugh.
I love Tifa's little stance right there.
Oh ho ho.
Yep, this is
part of the game. Eventually, does one of them fall off? Now, did this person fail the slap war, or...?
No, Scarlet does get a couple hits in.
Oh, okay.
I've tried slapping her fast enough to where Tifa doesn't get hit, so that's the first one, and it's just not a thing.
Oh, yeah. Barret and Sid. Are you fishing for Tifas? That's amazing. That was
really lucky that rope was swinging back and forth.
Needlessly suspenseful.
There's the high wind. The group officially have it. Guarantee you Sid's a happy boy.
So is Tifa. Tifa just got to slap Scarlet a whole bunch. That's lovely. I'm so pleased.
I figured you'd like that video.
I really do.
Like I said, I wasn't gonna do that one, but I was like, you know what? I think Kelsey would like this video. I think she'd enjoy it.
I sound like a violent and crazy person, but that was fun.
Yeah, like fuck Scarlet, you know what I mean? Oh, okay. Right. So, moving on, Tifa luckily did not get executed, but someone did. And that was Weapon. Sapphire Weapon. Yeah. Down for the count. Holy fuck. Took him out with the cannon. Cha-cha. No fucks. Although, two things point out here because they weren't in the video. First one is that Kate Sith is the reason why Barret was why Scarlet was knocked out on the floor to begin with. Because when we started that video, she was on the floor.
Yeah, I noticed that.
So he released Barret, and Barret knocked her out. Kate Sith, she showed dressed up as a reporter, so he looks like this 400-pound guy in a fucking brown suit. It looks so obvious as fucking Kate Sith. And so he basically was all like, or Barrett's like, why are you helping us? He's like, let's just say I'm against public executions. So, a little bit of redemption. A little bit of redemption right there.
But he's not against executions. He's against public executions. He just thinks executions are something that need to happen in private.
He was being coy. He was being coy. You don't know yet. You don't know yet.
I don't, but what I do know does not lead me to be trusting. It leads me to be cautious.
That is fair. That is fair. But now...
I wouldn't let him watch us, like, if we had to have somebody who was our night watchman while everybody else slept, I would not let him do it alone. Somebody else would be joining him.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Continue, sorry.
But now we are on for the search for Cloud. The team is back, and we've got a ship, but we don't have our leader. We're on the search for Cloud. Tifa stepping into the lead role in Cloud's absence to make sure we get shit done. So first you fly off to the Icicle Inn to talk to the good old people there. And then there's, several mentions around Icicle Inn about this doctor that can heal people down in Medeal. And that's where you kind of get your first clue to head to Medeal. Once again, I'm not going to put any pictures up because we're going to be seeing Medeal here very soon. So we head down to Medeal and we'll jump into the first part of this next video. Monkey-headed young thing.
I don't even know what that means.
He's holding a really long sword. Those weird blue eyes.
Oh, she legitimately means like stabby head. Okay,
Well, she wasn't saying it. Those old guys were talking about it. She just overheard them.
Halt?
Yeah, it's like, wait, you don't know where you're going. You know who these people are.
What's up, everybody? Chris here, and hope you enjoyed part 1 of The Search for Cloud. Make sure to check out part 2 coming out next week. But in the meantime, check out some other content. Like, subscribe, share us around, hit us up in the comments, go on to social links, or check us out on Twitch, and have a great rest of your week.